Welcome to the Circus of Wayward Wonders. Welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Three-Ring Adventure. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Licker, in this week's episode. I think they're about to finish the tower. Let's find out. So I'm going to keep it short this week because things are nuts over here, and I really don't have a lot of time. I've said it before, these intros actually take a long time to do. Believe it or not, a 10-minute intro could take a few hours just because I got to redo it, and I make mistakes, and then I got to do it over and over and over again, and then I got to edit it. Anyhow, I'm going to keep it short. Lots going on. We're trying to finish up the Battles of Bestiary for 5e. It's pretty much done. We're just doing a final pass. We're putting together the Dragon book. We're actually doing editing and layout right now. That's going to be done pretty soon. And as for the Jewel of the Indigo Isles Adventure Path, let me just say I think I got a little carried away because I so far have all the content for Book 1 and Book 2, the first two parts of the Adventure Path, and it's coming in at about 140,000 words. So it's going to be big. I know some people balked at the price, and they saw it, they're like, why is it so expensive? Because this thing is going to be gargantuan. There is hundreds and hundreds of pieces of artwork. The maps are absolutely spectacular. These maps are ridiculous in the amount of detail they have on them. There's little shadows on the items in the rooms and the maps. Like, it is ridiculous how good these maps are. And then the actual length and depth of this adventure. One of the things that I find in most adventures, if not I'd say 95% of them, is that they only do what I like to say are the action sequences or the set pieces. What they do is they just say, okay, here's this room and this is what happens, and here's this area and this is what happens, and they don't have any connective tissue. They just go from set piece to set piece to set piece, which makes sense because that's where the action is, and then they figure the GM will just fill in the rest. They figure the GM will figure out how they get from point A to point B. Not in this adventure. In this adventure, we have everything, and I think this is one of the reasons people loved Kingmaker so much, is that there was so much in Kingmaker that made the world feel alive and gave the GM so many tools to fill in the blanks as well as the adventure parts that people just loved it. So in this adventure, we're putting in everything. We're putting all cool activities you can do in the town. We tell you exactly how far places are from one place to another. Sounds crazy. Check out most adventure paths. They don't tell you how far things are, and then you got to figure out yourself as a GM. Trust me, because I've had to do this a million times. It drives me crazy, especially when they're like, how long does it take to get there? It's the number one question PCs always say. And in this case, wow, we actually have a chart that shows exactly how long it takes to get from anywhere to anywhere. What a crazy idea. And we have scenes. So, for example, if you're going to go on a big adventure, it just doesn't go from big adventure A to big adventure B. We will have, okay, what do you do before the adventure? And then you go on the adventure. And then when you come back, what do you do during the downtime? Maybe you meet with people. Maybe you find out some more information. Maybe you do research. Here's how you can do it. We have everything laid out. And again, you as a GM can use this however you want. If you want to use it as written, you can. Or if you just want to use it as inspiration for your game, you can do that too. The point is that we are giving you the tools to make this adventure as custom as you want it to be, or if you're going to run it as is, it gives you tons of detail so that you can make a super rich, amazing world. This adventure might kill me because I think in the end, I think it's going to be like 300 to 400 pages, which sounds scary, but trust me, it's going to be fantastic. And you know what? If you're going to dedicate a year of your life to running an adventure path, I'm going to make sure that you use that year wisely, that you make sure that you have an amazing adventure. Everyone has a good time. There's something for everyone to do. No matter what your class, no matter what your ancestry, there's always something fun and interesting that will keep you going, that there's always something that is driving the party forward, and they're experiencing things they've never, ever seen before. That's another thing that's taking up a lot of space, is that we are coming up with new rule systems, very light rule systems, sort of how Kingmaker did it when you were building your kingdom, but actually we have this even lighter. I think it's going to be awesome. We have all the best writers in the world on this, and then I'm using all my GM tips and tricks and everything I've learned over the past 40 years and putting it into an adventure to make it as easy as possible so that a GM can run it and make it as fun as possible so that PCs look forward to seeing what happens next every single week. I'm very excited. We're going to talk about this more once the Dragon Book comes out, but be on the lookout for that. And then, of course, we have all the new ancestries. We have the god system. We have so much coming out, and that's coming along. That's almost all done, too. That's getting really close. So, in the end, we're looking at 400-plus pages, most likely, between adventure and ancestries and items, at least. So you're going to get your money's worth if you're getting this book. I promise you. You're going to have a lot of content that you can use, not just in the short term, but in the long term, too. So again, you could just get that at battlesleague.com right now if you want. And I will say the price probably will go up after it comes out. So right now it's cheaper than it's going to be later because this book is going to be very expensive to print because it's going to be massive. I'm not sparing any expense. We went nuts on the artwork. The only people that even come close to the amount of artwork that's in this book is Paizo, and that's about it. I basically had a goal of having pretty much artwork on just about every single page in the book. And, well, it's turning out to be a challenge because I just keep adding more and more and more and more artwork every single section of the book. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Show notes this week, real quick. Check out the new YouTube show. That's right, me and Mark, we talk about role-playing topics. Last week we talked about what is a session -1, which no one talks about, but I really think you should check it out. I think you're going to find it very interesting. We talk about the expectations before the game starts and how to set them. This is something people do not do, and this is one of the main reasons why groups fall apart. You want to listen to this, especially if you're going to be doing a long-term adventure or campaign. You want to do a session -1. Just go to youtube.discord.com and you can see what is a session -1. Next week, we're going to do what is a session 0. There's been a lot of talk about how session 0s work. I'm going to give you my take on what I do during a session 0. It's similar to what other people do, but Mark and I do it a little differently. And also, how do you do a session 0 if you're doing a one-shot, or if you're doing a Pathfinder Society or Starfinder Society game where the session 1 is the session 0. You're doing all that at once. You're doing a session -1, 0, and 1 in one sitting. So how do you do that? We're going to go into that this week, Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific, live, YouTube. You can check it out. You can ask us questions. Or if you want, just ask us questions in the comments and we'll answer them later. So you don't have to be there live if you don't want to. And then finally, we're going to do how do you set up a session 1? And again, session 1s are actually very nervous. That's probably the most common question I get from people who listen to the show. I get a lot of people who write me at least once a month. Someone writes me, hey, I'm new to role-playing. I'm going to be doing GMing for the first time. What tips and tricks do you have for me doing a session 1? And I usually outline some ideas of how they should do it. And I tell you, someone like me who's been doing this forever, it's still kind of nervous. Session 1 has a lot of expectations for you as a GM and the players. So there's a lot you need to keep in mind when you do a session 1. So anyhow, check that out. Of course, do check out the Discord channel. Just go to discord.rollforcombat.com. Of course, do check out our newsletter. That's right. If you want to see our newsletter, just go to news.rollforcombat.com. You can sign up. Mark is building a monster. For those of you who are RPG Superstar who are wondering about their monsters, well, guess what? We have an online voting system where you can vote for what the monster will be. And between your votes and Mark, we're going to be building a monster, and then that monster is going to go in one of our future books. So everyone's going to get credit for this monster who helps build it. And it seems to be very popular because hundreds of people are voting for this thing. And the first thing we're voting for is what type of monster it should be. And it is really, really close. There's 5 options, and 4 of them are neck and neck. One of them is like pretty far away. We're not going to do that one again. But the other 4 are really close. And you should vote for my favorite, and that is a Tyrannosaurus Rex with tentacles. Or a tentacle Rex, if you will. I don't know, we're working on the name, but man, that thing would be awesome. Part octopus, part Tyrannosaurus Rex, part Eldritch Horror. Dude, that's a winning monster right there. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's exciting adventure.
So how do we figure out how to put the dwarves at rest?
Lauren Sake is playing Hap, a human fire elementalist sorcerer.
I don't know.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Alhara Varys, a half-elf gymnast swashbuckler.
I still think we have to re-energize the tower and orb.
Rob Pontius is playing Otteron, a human witch of curses.
I thought we had to get them out to re-energize it.
Not the old one. The first tower we went to, we just I don't know, smiled and waved, and it unhooked that machine with the gem or whatever, and then it was fine. This one, I don't know.
Let's search the Stone Liege for any kind of, at least that stylus, the golem stylus that the tablets mentioned.
Rob Termarco is playing Darius Varys, a half-elf monk of the mountain style.
All right, you look through his stone pockets.
If he has, is everything on him completely stone?
Yes and no.
I say maybe we can chip away his pockets and expose the non-stone stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. Be digging archaeology or something.
Well, there's a yurt in front of you.
Oh, the yurt. I also do a yurt search.
You check out Mr. Stoner over there. I'm sick of him. I'll look in the yurt.
Okay.
But you're really injured. Now it's the hurt yurt.
Otteron will search too.
Hurt yurt.
Hurt yurt. Okay, give me a perception check.
Fucking stinks in here.
Whoever's searching the golem. Otteron.
I'm doing it. 28.
And Alhara can give me a yurt perception.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 2.
You're terrible. Well, here's the thing.
Well, you're not feeling good.
Otteron can't find anything. Alhara is terrible at perception. Luckily, she is searching a Zolgath hut, and it's very easy to find stuff. In fact, there's treasure in the yurt. There's a bantan made of obsidian and onyx. There's a
What is a bantan?
Bantam?
No, Baton.
Baton.
Baton? Why would they have a baton?
Oh.
Slap you around.
I like batons. They're fun for twirling.
Okay, well, you have a baton made of obsidian and onyx, which makes no sense. There's a gem,
Interesting.
and you find 2 potions as well. And Mr. Darius,
I am Mr. Darius.
you find in the back of the golem's head a little pocket.
Ooh.
Aha! I opened the pocket.
Inside of the pocket, aka a panel, you find a stylus.
I've got the stylus.
You can hold that over your sister forever.
What? No.
I'm not a golem.
No, because she was like, oh, well, search the pockets of the golem.
No, I don't care about the golem. I was talking about the stone liege, the Zolgath.
Oh, you're going to search him too?
I mean, we're gonna do both.
No, I was making fun of him because the stone liege, the Zolgath, turned himself into stone, so I imagine we can't just rifle through his pockets.
Ah, good point. Well, the only thing he had on him that was worth anything was a bar.
Oh, his digging bar.
His digging bar, and that was
Right.
it.
Well, we have the digging bar, and now we have the stylus from the golem. No problemo.
I am curious about this digging bar. It did quite a number on us.
The digging bar, it's literally a bar made out of metal. It's worth maybe a copper.
Oh, okay, not magical?
No.
I thought it was his magic staff or something.
He just casts his spells, yeah.
Nah, just a bar for digging. It's like a shovel without the spade.
Cool.
Got it.
But you can see that this stylus is a small diamond-tipped stylus.
Hmm.
And it's really neat. It's
Ooh.
just neat. That's it.
Darius, can I look that over, please?
Yes, please.
Otteron will take some time trying to identify it, see if it's magical, presuming it is.
Always with the magics.
Yup. It's just endless ink.
There's no ink. It's made out of diamond. Yep. You know what it is.
Yay!
It's a golem stylus. Oh, that's it. That's all you know. No, I'm kidding you. You know that if you activate it, which you can do once per hour, you can make a quick inscription on a golem creature of 11th level or lower, and they have to succeed a reflex save, or you immediately gain control over the golem for 1 minute. And the controlled golem is helpful towards you and follows your orders, the best of his ability, as long as it's under control. If the golem's original control is within 60 feet and can see it, you can attempt a counteract check as a reaction to counteract this effect. And on effect, the inscription disappears and the golem reverts to its pre-inscription state. So if you try to target a golem that's already been inscribed with the golem stylus, you have to attempt a counteract check against the previous inscription as part of activating, using your golem stylus item level or your Arcana skill modifier to counteract that. If successfully, then you modify the existing inscription, the golem falls under your control. So basically, you like initial it on the back of its neck, and if you do it right, it falls under your control. If someone else has their initials, you need to undo their initials and put yours on, and then if it works, then you get them for a minute.
Nice.
And that's it. And then you found some gems and 2 potion thingies. That's it.
Well, this stylus would let you take control of a golem, so that is incredibly useful for the future, I assume. We are going to fight more of them.
That sounds really cool.
11th level or lower. And it's worth 850 gold pieces.
Very nice.
Yes, but let us rest and
Yes.
get you healed.
Yes, please. Thank you.
We can use this yurt unless it stinks.
Oh no, it's gross in here.
Yeah, Atron will keep using life boost on Alhara like we talked about, chatting with Sheila Ghosh in between.
Okay. Well, you do it. You seem to have cleared this whole area. You don't feel any different, though.
Alhara also chats with Chilagosh, but just makes like dumb bird noises, which probably annoys him.
Yeah,
Aw.
Sheila Ghosh likes you though.
Cute bird. Alright, so we probably need to deal with the ghost dwarves in order to help this orb or whatever inspiring thing we're supposed to do.
I don't know.
Should we go back up and search the laboratory again? Like, I don't know. I thought maybe it was just the presence of enemies.
I will read over what we found a little closer. So Atron will go over the things Darius had found, the stone tablets.
Well, and exploring up there with the stylus might do something.
And how long do you spend looking at the tablets?
As long as it takes.
I don't know. I'd like to read over what's in there, if there are more instructions or journal, and maybe 10 minutes to get a general idea of what all is in there.
Oh, it'll take you a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm thinking just spend 10 minutes to see what's in there.
10 minutes, and you're like, it's the journals, and they're all in different order, and you need a couple hours to organize it and figure out what's going on, but you might have what you need if you spend the time.
Okay. So I'm trying to say, it could take me a couple hours to read through these, but they are journals.
Okay.
So if you want, I can take the time.
Sure, yeah. I think I might just rest for a minute. Alhara says as she's pulling her throwing dagger out of this Zolgath Stone Liege's stone body. Ugh, God, I was stuck in there really good.
So you're spending time. What do you do for the first hour?
Read?
Okay. Anyone else doing anything, or are you just hanging out waiting?
Alhara's gonna use her throwing dagger to carve her name into the stone here.
The camera pans out, and Hap is carrying Darius as they fly through the air.
To where?
Just around. We're bored.
Let's fly around.
Oh, where'd he go to?
Alhara was here.
Let's search the perimeter.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a lap around the tower.
Okay. Do you do anything else besides search around the tower?
Search around the tower for secret doors.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay, you search around. You don't see any secret doors or anything like that, but you do see something.
Oh.
Oh.
While Hap and Darius are out, Alhara's gonna smooch Alteron when no one's looking.
Ooh.
As you're flying around, off in the woods, you see a creature approaching you.
What kind of creature?
A squat clay golem that is sculpted to vaguely resemble an enormous female dwarf. The golem's hands are raised in the air, stubby fingers splayed in a gesture of surrender. It looks at you and it's putting its arms up as it sees you.
Oh. Darius, should we land?
Let's land.
Okay, I'll land.
What ho, dwarf golem? Do you understand me?
The dwarf golem looks at you and says, "Runk Runk."
I guess not.
It's putting its hands up and it looks at you and goes, "Runk Runk, Runk Runk,
Runk runk?
Runk Runk, Runk Runk," and pats its chest. Runk Runk,
Oh, hello, runk runk. Darius.
Runk Runk,
Groot.
Darius. Hap.
Runk Runk,
Darius, yes. Nice to meet you, runk runk.
Runk Runk,
Gotcha. Runk. I point at her and say runk runk.
Runk Runk, Runk Runk, Runk Runk,
Okay, that's not a language, is it?
Why don't we have her come with us?
Runk Runk,
Yeah, I gesture, follow us. And we walk a little bit ahead and look back.
Runk Runk, and she's following you.
Okay,
And now this statue is in the exact same style as all the other statues and golems you've seen.
right. I will yell, Ataran, Alhara, we have a guest.
What? And Atron will stand up and look over.
Her name is Runk 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 Runk.
I guess we know that stylus works, huh?
It might be runk runk.
Runk Runk, Runk Runk.
Runk runk to you too, lady.
I think that might be her name.
Interesting.
Is she mentioned on those tablets?
Oh, you don't see anything like this.
They said, come back to me, remember?
Yeah.
I will find out. I assume the back to me was a paramour of the dwarf.
This is the paramour.
I do not think so, but maybe.
It actually is pantomiming, and to Darius, when you say the name, it shakes its head up and down, like yes.
Okay, great. Runk Runk is here.
Nice to meet you, Runk Runk.
Runk, 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 runk.
Wait, that means...
Should we bring her a tablet?
Wait, Runk Runk, does that mean you understand us? Shake your head if you do.
She shakes her head up and down.
Oh, Runk Runk, did you know the two dwarves that were here trying to take over Absalon?
Runk, 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 runk. She seems to be very agitated by hearing them.
Oh, I think one of them loved you.
They are ghosts now.
Ronk, ronk. She shakes her head no.
Perhaps she was carved to resemble her, though.
Oh, is that right?
Maybe. A long memory.
Where's Riley?
Riley's in his Pokeball.
Oh, okay.
I just assume it's like a full-on, park in there.
Well, Ronk Ronk is coming over, and she's being very gentle. And then she's putting her arms out towards you, putting her arms out, and she's like, Ronk, 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 Ronk. She's putting her hand against her chest and, putting it to you, Darius, and to you, Hap, and Atron, and Nahar. She's like, Ronk, 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 Ronk.
You're sorry? Is this like an apology?
Ronk, Ronk?
Hmm.
Ronk. It's shaking her head, yes.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Nodding her head. Yes. Okay. How do we fix this place? And I point to the orb.
She looks up and she points to the orb and says, Ronk, Ronk.
Yep.
Can you fix it?
Obviously.
Ronk, Ronk. She shakes her head no. She's like, Ronk, Ronk. Ronk, Ronk. She just keeps pointing to the orb.
I don't know what you mean.
This is the second most stimulating conversation I've had all day.
Meaning we have to do something with the orb, which makes sense, but what?
Can we use the stylus and inscribe our name on it? My orb, mine.
I'm a little worried about flying too close to it and burning up.
She hears that. She goes, Ronk, Ronk. Ronk, Ronk, Ronk. Ronk, Ronk, Ronk. She's pointing you, Atron, to the orb. It's like, Ronk, Ronk. Ronk, Ronk.
I guess you just go for it.
I will be careful not to get too close, but I will try again.
I'll do it if you just want to... Can you make me fly and I'll just go up there?
I cannot.
Oh, well, good luck.
Well, then how were you gonna do it?
Oh, actually, yeah, I can't fly right now if it's been more than 5 minutes.
It's a couple hours.
Yeah. Yes, my fly's done.
Sounds like Hap, you're it.
Hap, you will have to try.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Good luck. Don't screw it up.
Okay. What should I bring with me?
Nothing. I think you should go up to the orb.
The fate of the world depends on you. No pressure.
Okay. Well, everybody come up with me at least, so if I fall, you can catch me.
I can catch you.
Do not get too close.
It's only 300 feet up.
Yeah, I know. Alright, I will
Oh, boy.
ascend the tower and get to the rubble pile.
Okay. Well, remember, it's 160 feet above the rubble.
Yeah.
It's floating in the air.
Yeah, this is gonna be a problem. Alright, I'll fly up there.
Okay, you fly up like an eagle. You're near the orb. What do you do? Tell me what you do when you go near it or approach it.
Well, it's so bright. My attention is going to be focused on my hearing. I'm going to be listening for Atron to scream at me stop if I'm about to mess up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one hand over my eyes because this thing's so dang bright. It's like the sun. And I'll put my...
Good plan. Yes, shield your eyes.
And I'll put my other hand out and I'll just slowly float towards it.
Be cool if you had some glasses or goggles or something you could wear that would block out really bright lights.
Sunglasses?
Yeah, something like that.
Goggles of day as opposed to goggles of night?
Right, goggles of day. That sounds perfect.
We call them orb shades.
Orb shades. Oh, that's actually kind of awesome.
Hap, you get closer and closer and closer and closer. And when you're just a few feet away, suddenly you feel a blessing of Aerodin wash over you.
Oh, thank God.
Your body is infused with the resilience and durability of stone.
Oh, that sounds good.
You are protected against the effects of severe cold and severe heat. In addition, you could also focus this durability to gain an additional effect. Once per day, you can cast Stone Skin
Oh,
as an innate divine spell, heightened up to a spell level equal to half your level rounded up. You get the Reflection of Stone. And as you do that, you see the darkness spell from the lab disappear.
Ooh.
Oh, how nice.
Aw, I like it.
And then Runk Runk starts clapping her hands excitedly, going, Runk Runk, Runk Runk, Runk Runk, like a little child.
Atron covers their ears a bit from the echo of that clap.
It's very loud. It's like, hey, Runk Runk!
Whoa, jeez! Absalom just called. They think there's a new war.
I imagine that the stone power comes on like all of a sudden, and she might get so heavy that she just falls like a rock.
No, it doesn't change your weight.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, you don't turn into stone. It's just like, just your skin is stone.
Well, I'll fly back down. So, did that do it?
The darkness seemed to go away. Do we all get this, or do we have to, like...
No, just Hap got it.
What?
Oh.
Yep.
That is a good thing, Hap.
Otteron, fly me up there.
me too.
Well, I'll fly you up there.
We will have to wait till tomorrow, unless Hap can carry us.
I can fly you up there.
Yes, carry me, Hap.
Oh my god, I don't know if Hap can carry Darius.
Sure she can.
I'll be super encumbered, but
Yeah, just real slow.
They slowly float up.
I think it's the other way around. I think Darius grabs Hap, and then she uses a spell, and it's more like...
Oh, like she's a jetpack.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, like, you're the Hap Pack! Whee!
Put me in the bag of holding, and I'll halfway come out and touch it.
Oh my gosh. I can totally imagine Hap piggyback riding, and then...
Just a little hand comes out. Hi!
Yeah, just a little hand, boink.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, who wants to go first?
Darius can go first.
I'll go first.
Oh, but you're so heavy, big brother.
Put me in the bag.
I'll be a relief after that.
Alright, let's go.
Hap rides! Hap rides! You gotta give her a quarter, though.
I'd give her a whole gold piece.
Oh, there you go.
Alright, so in a strange twist, I guess Darius will piggyback ride on Hap for once.
Yep, and I look like a little boy. Oh, yay!
And she's like, oh my god, you're so heavy.
Aww.
This is great.
You're like, yay! Well, wait a second. You were just flying around with her. How did that work?
Same way, she was struggling.
Oh, well, there you go. So you're like, you had this whole thing worked out.
That's true. Alright, we'll fly you up there.
All right, and then I go to touch it.
Well, you don't have to touch it. You just have to get within it.
Get close. Yeah.
Pretty close. Something like 5 feet or so.
Sure.
And then you, too,
You explode.
feel the
Reflection
reflection
of
of stone.
This rocks.
So you are protected against severe cold and severe heat. Those are the environmental effects. So you don't have resistance to cold or heat. It's that environmental effect of like being in like the sun for too long or extreme cold. So
Right.
Right.
not that will come in very often.
This is a rockin' reflection.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you two got it, Darius.
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Next is Otteron. They've got a stony demeanor.
Come on, Otteron.
Ronk Runk's excited. She's clapping her hands. Ronk Runk, Ronk Runk, Ronk Runk.
Atron goes up to Hap and I will hold on to you.
Alright, here we go. We'll fly up a little bit. Whoops, I'm just kidding. Alright, I'll take you out.
Chila Ghost jumps off Atron's shoulder and flies around.
Does Chilagosh get the stony powers?
Nope. Chila Ghost just does not bond to things except me. I don't know.
I thought he was very sedimentary. I don't know.
Dun, dun.
Atron shields their eyes as well.
Okay, you also get the reflection of stone, and Ronk Runk's having a great
Yay.
time watching you all get magicked.
Alright, Alhara, you're next.
All right, Alhara's gonna ride Hap like a Hap pack,
Pack away!
and she'll like wall jump off of what remains of the top of this tower, get as high up as she can.
Hap, drop her. Just drop her.
I mean, with her catfall being so good, we could drop you just for fun, because, you know, you'd be fine.
Yeah. You'd survive. You would totally survive.
I would survive, yes.
How much damage would that be? Let's do the math. I mean,
Oh my goodness.
if you're 160 feet up, minus catfall, so
I'm not going to drop you unless you ask to be dropped.
That's 130 feet total.
what's that? 13d10? Is that what that is?
Oh my god. No, isn't it like 130 points of damage?
I have 50 feet minus, so
Oh, okay.
how high up from the top of the tower is the orb?
Oh, it's automatic, right?
Yeah.
So okay, so it's 70 points of damage. You're fine. That's like not even half.
Ouch.
Okay, a little more than half. But you're like, ow! Do it again. Do it again. That could be fun. You would love that. You'd be so into it. You're like, higher, higher.
Let me tell you what,
This is like getting punched in the face by a
when
golem.
Alhara gets legendary in acrobatics and can always land on her feet and not take damage, she's going to be jumping off of so many high stuff. She's going to basically be space jumping, but specifically to land on the ground.
I love it. Space jump.
So lame.
Boing.
I mean, cool. Okay, do what you're gonna do. Do you go up there?
Yeah, let's go up there.
We go up there.
You go up there. For some reason, it doesn't seem to work for Alhara. I don't know why.
Hey!
I throw her into the orb.
And then she realizes, oh, wait, I need to pretend that I'm actually not going to harm the orb.
I'm not going to harm the orb.
Oh, now it gives it to you, because it only works on people who are true of heart and good.
Oh.
Are you good, Alhara? Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I mean, Darius got it, and I don't know that he's good anymore, but Alhara is certainly good.
That's a good point.
You know, that's not true, because Akachek is one of the brother-sisters of Aroden, so he's family.
He's not.
He could have been.
No, he's an assassin that the gods made, and then...
The gods made the assassin god.
well, yeah, and then
On purpose.
in order to be an assassin to gods.
What does pure of heart mean in this context? Good? The alignment?
Pure of heart means that I determine if you deserve it or not.
We are trying to save this whole place.
That sounds like a very Stephen game, honestly.
Hey, you all got it. So
Thank you.
You're deemed, as of now, pure of heart.
Oh, okay, good. As of now. Whew.
As of now. Stephen game, what does that mean? Am I that mean?
Uh,
No one's ever died.
uh,
Except once, but that was his own fault.
okay.
That wasn't my fault.
But Stone Skin's no joke. It is really super cool.
I'm definitely going to use it.
Yeah, that is a great ability.
Right now, it lasts for 20 minutes, and it's resist all physical damage 5. But every time you use that resistance, the duration goes down by a minute. So, like, it'll peter out. But as soon as we level once, it'll be 10 points of resistance to physical damage, which is so good. So good.
Ooh. There's more.
Until they start using decanters of water on us.
That's right.
Well, we don't get any of those weaknesses that the Clay Golem had.
Yeah, we're not golems. We just have tough skin.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not? Oh,
Did you want to be a Golem, Atron?
yes.
Oh, I know, me too. How cool would that be?
I have good news for you.
Well, maybe I can find the transformative power for this.
I have to tell you, not having to eat or drink these last couple months has been kind of freeing, actually.
Terrifying. I can't handle it.
So, Alhara, do you really want to be a golem?
I think Alhara does. I think that would be the, pinnacle of physical perfection for her.
Guess what?
I think she sees, eating and drinking and sleeping as weaknesses.
Guess what?
What?
Atron is reading the book and finds an archetype that will allow you to turn yourself into a golem.
What?
Ooh, is this like the Sphinx thing that used to exist?
Golem Grafter.
Swear to God, Golem Grafter. Replace the portion of your body
What?
with an artifice of the kind used to create golems, fortifying your flesh with the unyielding might of magical constructs.
Whoa.
And it starts at level 8, so look at that. I got a picture too.
Is there, a prerequisite that you have to have? Expert in Arcana and crafting. Or an ally with these skills. Wow.
Right. Your ally can craft you.
Ooh, baby.
Wink, wink.
Look, there's the picture. You see his arm is a golem arm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Wink, wink.
And some of these are pretty good, like the quicken heartbeat. That one's pretty damn good. You're not slowed, and you're quickened 1 during your turn if you ever get slowed.
You gain resistance to physical damage. You need that.
Yeah,
Living adamantine? Ooh.
this is really cool.
This is cool. Wow.
And you can make your fist clay, so you can punch people.
Atron reads through to see if it gives you susceptibility to water and cold, and you have to fear decanters of endless water.
It does not.
Oh, that's
Iron
good.
lungs.
That's pretty
Your
cool.
lungs are infused with iron. How about that one?
Ooh, that sounds good.
You can inhale poison and then exhale it out into a 15-foot cone at someone else. How crazy is that? You can literally drink poison.
You kind of
Mhm.
become Bender.
This is pretty cool.
Kill all humans, don't mind if I do.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look at that. So you gain resistance to physical damage equal to the number of class feats from Golem.
Wait, this is good for you. Your unarmed strike becomes a D8
Yeah.
and is cursed.
If you took all of them, though, that's only 5 points. So it's not like a ton, but it's
It
something.
adds up.
No, it does. I agree. I agree.
How many times we're going to have this discussion? Math. It adds up fast. That could be 100 points of combat easily.
Yeah, no, this is pretty freaking cool.
The accursed clay fist.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Your target takes a -2 status penalty to saving throws against curse effects.
Mm-hmm.
What? That helps me a lot.
I know, I can punch someone and then you can curse them. It'd be cool.
Like, we're all becoming golems, people!
The Circus of Wayward Golems. Let's go.
Well, Darius, your punches get stronger if you do it.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Look at that. You do more damage. Everyone does more. The only one that doesn't really help is Hap.
Wow, quicken heartbeat's really cool.
I know, that one's really good.
Oh, yeah.
Like when
Oof.
you're at the end of your turn and you're like, I have one action, nothing to do with it. You just quicken heartbeat to move it to your next turn.
You've replaced your heart with one made of animated quicksilver and living adamantium.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
You are literally Wolverine.
It's pretty neat.
And look at that. You can make yourself quickened every other turn, basically.
You remember back when I did a huge rebuild because we found Riley and I had to go Beastmaster?
Mhm.
I'm seeing something similar happening here.
I might have to spend some time.
Well, you can't get rid of Riley.
No, I know, but
No, not for me.
I'm thinking. Steve knows what I'm thinking.
I know what you're thinking. I was excited when I saw this. I was like, oh, I think Vanessa's going to start, the wheels are going to start churning.
Absolutely.
She's like, wait a second. This is pretty good. And it suddenly makes your build a lot more interesting.
Yeah, Alhara starts thinking about it and like is staring at the little Aeon stone that's still revolving around her head and like how much, I don't know, relief I suppose she's gotten from using it, and she's just like, yeah, might have to think about this.
And the best part, and this is just written in the side notes, you poop bricks now.
Okay.
Nice.
What happens when Alhara starts acting like a bitch and we use the golem stylus on the back of her neck?
Oh my gosh, that's mean.
That's the real reason why Atron wants it. Oh!
I don't think they would do that.
No.
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 Especially only on those special nights.
No.
Safe word. Safe word.
I don't know that they would do that.
It's Runk Runk?
All right, well let's get.
Yeah, does your type change or
Well,
anything?
so
Because then you would get
did the life
susceptible
come
to
back
stuff.
to this, or do we still need to clear something?
You're pretty much done.
Okay.
The ghosts are gone. At least you think they're gone. Because like that dark vision was, sorry, not the dark vision, the darkness, and you just know they're gone because that's like that was
Okay.
permanent, and that's gone. And Runk Runk is very, very excited after all this, and he's very excited to be.
Well, let's bring Runk Runk to the circus.
Runk Runk, would you like to be with our people?
Runk Runk, she shakes her head up and down. She actually wants to be with all of you. She's like kind of like a puppy dog, kind of hanging out
Okay.
with you.
Good. Maybe. Is there any form of sign language in Galarian?
Yeah, it's a language in Pathfinder.
Yeah, because I was looking up, because I know Shadow Tongue and Undercommon, and I wasn't sure if either of those had a sign language component that I would know. But Adoran probably knows of such existing. Well, we will get you back to the circus, and we can get you chalk and tablet, and we can communicate via writing, at least for now.
Runk?
Adoran nods.
She seems confused. Okay. Yeah, I think you have everything. And Zolgaths are gone. You got your reflections. curse is lifted, the rodent of unusual size is dead, and you got the ring, you got the breastplate, you got this stylus. Pretty good. It's like $4+ grand of gold you got there. But you're not gonna sell it. You're gonna end up using it all. So,
Yep. That ring is
you should
sweet.
sell it. It's not worth that much. Okay, what you gonna do? You tell me.
Can we get the world map pulled up?
Well, we head back to the circus,
Head back.
definitely.
Are you ever bringing Riley out?
Well, I mean, no.
Oh, okay.
Was there any effect on the land nearby from this tower?
Not really. This tower seems like they couldn't get up to it and couldn't affect the orb in any way. It looks like this tower's had enough trouble. And from what you can read, it looks like these brothers were using this tower as a base of operation to create this golem army. And all these golems that you were fighting are the same style. And this one appears to be intelligent or something and very different than the ones. It doesn't seem to be violent at all, in fact. Very gentle. And there's hundreds and hundreds of destroyed golems everywhere. Whatever was going on here, there was a big fight and ended up killing the army and blowing up the tower. And it's been like that ever since. It looks like the Zolgath cannot figure out can't even get to the orb to affect it, so.
I'll ask Riley if he wants to come out.
That's you. You tell me. It's your dog.
Well, I mean, I don't know what he's thinking.
He's thinking, yeah, why wouldn't he want to be in a pet cache? Unless it's like a magical heaven there or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's nice in there, but... Alright, I'll let him out. Alright, come on out, boy, come on out. You can walk with us on the way back to the circus.
Okay, as soon as Riley comes out, Riley is super excited and starts jumping to Runk Runk and seems to really, really like Runk Runk a huge amount. Like, Riley loves Runk Runk.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, look, you have a friend.
And then Runk Runk is like talking to Riley. It's like Runk Runk, Runk Runk, and Riley's like jumping up and down. And then Runk Runk picks up Riley, and Riley's like,
Oh, be gentle.
and Riley's like licking Runk Runk's face. Now remember, she's 10 feet tall. And then she starts to juggle Riley.
Okay, that's enough.
He's loving it. He's loving it.
Nope. Mama says no to that.
A juggler golem.
Aw.
He loves it. He loves it. He's like barking. He actually gets a little snippy with you when you try to stop it.
Excuse me, little man? I don't think so. Down.
It's like all upset, but Runk Runk is like, look, sorry, but your dog loved it.
It's okay, he had a good time, but that's dangerous.
Hey, Runk Runk, you can juggle me if you want.
She looks at you and she just shakes her head. Runk Runk.
What? That's rude.
She just looks and she points to the dog, the wolf, and she's like, Runk Runk.
You only juggle dogs?
Runk Runk. Knobs her head.
Otteron, you're right. We need to teach this thing some sign language.
It's actually wolves.
Mm.
By the way, Riley is like Runk Runk maybe more than you have.
I mean, I'll ask him. I can talk to him. Riley, how much do you like Runk Runk?
She smells interesting.
Oh, she's wonderful. Watch this. Riley says to you, she's so gentle. She's so powerful, so strong. Watch this. And then Riley starts biting Runk Runk like on the legs and arm. And nothing happens. And they're just like play fighting. And Runk Runk loves it. And Riley's just going to town on Runk Runk. And nothing's happening to Runk Runk. And Runk Runk and Riley are just having a great time.
Okay, I'll laugh at their antics, but please don't be throwing him in the air though. That's dangerous.
Oh, Mommy, I like it. I get to be held up high above its head. Look. Runk just starts jumping up and down to Runk Runk and wants him to be held up really high.
You can hold him, I guess. Just Riley, if you want to go flying, just let me know. I'll take you flying.
Oh, Runk Runk! And she like holds him up and like pretends to fly like Riley around. He's like, wee! He loves it. He's having the time of his life.
Okay, I have no idea what's happening here, but you two do you.
I think they have discovered a bit of game to play.
And then you realize, wait, we can make this an act.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I was thinking that like 10 minutes ago.
There it is.
Yeah. Juggle all the PCs.
The Beast Juggler.
Oh man, the beast juggler? Oh my. We need a bunch of warthogs.
This statue juggles wild beasts. Never have you seen stone with such agility or such mastery over animals. And look, it's Runk Runk juggling 3 wild boars, and they're having the time of their lives.
They do look pretty happy about that.
That is amazing. I just imagine the mole as Pumbaa.
And look how tiny they are, because Runk Runk is so gigantic.
It kind of makes me sad that we can't use some of like the old acts that were really cool because they're just too low level.
They're not as cool as a golem that juggles wolves and boars. Is it as cool as that?
No, this is probably the coolest one we have.
By the last path, we're going to meet like a dragon that can take the entire tent through multiple dimensions.
Oh, and you have Boraloo, the dead singer, who sings to ghosts, which Acheron can summon, and then they can like do an act. Really? Do you really think the bird guy is going to be able to compete with this?
No. Mm-mm.
Come on, bird guy.
Remember him? Remember the bird guy?
Yeah.
Remember him?
Yeah.
What was his name? I don't even remember his name anymore.
Yeah, we gave him a chance and he choked. His name was Choker.
Right.
That's all he ever did.
Yeah, he did not fare well.
But now we have the animal trait and the music trait, so I'm good. I've got my act ready to go. Is that what we're headed up to next? Like the circus is about to do a performance?
If you want, in theory, we would do a performance in Castanley, or if you don't want to, we can just head over to Turpin Row.
Well, I thought maybe... I agree with Vanessa's, like, let's streamline this, like, a lot. I thought maybe we could just, like, do it so super quick. Just like the elevator pitch. My act is gonna be this and this and this. And, I don't know, maybe we throw a dice or not and just move on. Because I hate to abandon the circus. Like, it's the 3-ring adventure. We can't just abandon it. But it is getting a little long in the tooth. We could definitely just make it super quick.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind just putting a bunch of pluses together. How many acts? What level are they? Add the pluses and then have a difficulty, and the amount you beat it by is whatever the levels of success.
Or it's like hand waves, because the thing is, the
Yeah.
whole circus thing has its own gold economy that doesn't interact with the
Yeah.
rest of the game
Yeah.
anyway. It kind of doesn't matter.
Oh, really?
So I think it'd be fun to just describe what we do.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, everyone has a good time. We're like, cool. And then we move on.
I'm fine with that. Like, I just want to, like, I have cool acts planned. I just want to say that she does a cool act, and I don't care anything else happen.
Yeah, people are happy. We do well because we're heroes. And, okay.
What do you think, Steve?
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to do, like, what's this? Right bonus material? Let me read this real quick. I was figuring for this, I was just going to do, like, the elevator pitch for the act. Like, how does this, and then she does this, and at some point, this is going to happen, you know, and I'm just going to be done with that. I just can't figure out if this next one is going to be the saxophone one or the guitar one. I just can't figure it out. I'm thinking the guitar one because the sax is my favorite. I want to save the best for last.
Well, I think we should do like Lauren was saying, the quick elevator pitch thing of the circus. Let's get in the zone real quick. We do like, hey, we did the circus and some fun stuff happened. Steven, you can tell us what some of the cool new acts we got do and how people react. And then we move on. And it's like, we still acknowledge in game that this is a thing we're doing. And we've already established the do a circus, explore a tower, do a circus, explore a tower. So we're just doing that again.
Plus, it's the 3-ring adventure. We could spend a total of 10 minutes on it and be done.
That's what I'm thinking.
Alright, it's fine by me.
So we're doing the circus what in Castanley?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where you are.
The cabbage capital of the world?
That's right.
Well, and there's like a big festival here too. Like we came.
That was in Turpin Row.
No.
okay.
Turban Row. That's the next place you're going to.
That'll be the last one, the last big one.
Yeah, that'll be the last one.
We can get back to the circus, introduce Runk Runk, and then spend a few days advertising and getting things ready and resting. And then get the circus together with Runk Runk being able to juggle some animals.
Including Riley.
Whew.
Yep. And then I can't remember their name.
Or Baloo.
Yes.
Also, not Riley.
Oh, Riley. Riley loves it.
No, what if she drops him?
She never drops anyone unless she drops them.
There's no injury trait on the act.
That's right, no injury trait.
That's right.
Ooh, good point.
Fine, but
go.
I will cast Featherfall if she drops him. It is a reaction.
Gamification.
There you go.
I mean, okay.
Oh, I have an important question. After we finished up the last tower, we went up a level. Did we level again?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be way too soon. I bet we will after the next tower, though.
But did we level again?
Oh my god.
That would be abrupt. Yeah, wow.
In your mind, you did.
Ah,
Ooh.
You're like, in my mind, I picture myself as 11th level, permanently affected by a weakness spell. Not weakness. Drained. I'm permanently drained. All you were drained one.
no. I'm 11th level and half golem in my mind.
Oh, well. Which half? The bottom half?
Wait, I got some good stuff down there. I don't know if I like that.
Or the top half?
Left half.
It's like an Amazon, except opposite.
Hmm.
Remember, they take off their boob.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow. What? It's true. It's actually totally fake, by the way. That's a myth. Anyhow, it's true. It is a myth.
Someone mute his mic.
What? You can't. It was to make them better at archery. Okay.
Okay.
Runk, 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 runk. In fact, I'm going to do the rest of this recap in Runk, runk.
Oh, no.
How's that sound?
I actually think that'd be pretty fun.
Please don't.
Yeah, seriously.
And podcast done. Thanks, everybody.
And that's the last episode. Runk, 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 runk,
Why does this listener count number keep just dividing in half?
runk, runk, runk.
Do you hear that? The sound of a slide whistle. Goo! That's our count number going down.
Runk, runk.
Runk runk.
Hey! You know what? I think Rob gets a hero point for, like, going into it. He's part of it. He's like, yeah, man, I'm going with it. I'm going with the Runk Runk vibe. Mm-hmm.
Runk
There you
runk.
go. Yeah, don't push it. Don't push it.
I am Groot.
There you go.
What did you say to me?
How many could you get? So, yeah, you got a friend. You got stone skin stuff. You got the ability to turn into a golem. And suddenly Alhara's dreaming about pooping bricks, which could be used for something. I don't know what, but damn.
It's all the protein and fiber.
Well, now she knows what she can literally lift her own poop as her morning workout.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's...
Wow.
I mean, I got on the Aeon Stone, so I wouldn't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, but maybe you poop Lego bricks. So, like, they're colorful and they're fun.
And you can make your own place.
Wow.
Every day, you're like, hey, Atron, I'm building us a home.
I mean, Atron's got magical home for us to live in. That's pretty cool.
I made it myself.
Wow.
I can chant for 10 minutes and we have a whole house, but okay.
I just imagine, like, new circus comers, and they're like, oh, I thought I'd join the circus. I'm tired of being a cabbage farmer. And you're like, yeah, that's cool. And they're like, hey, so what's with all these little colored bricks everywhere? There's, like, Lego everywhere. I stepped on some last night. My foot hurts.
No, don't ask. Don't ask.
Ooh, stepping on Legos, not good.
In fact, let's go around the table. Which is worse, stepping on a Lego or a D4?
Let's get started.
I don't know. They're both pretty bad.
The D4 is literally a caltrop. Come on.
I'm gonna go with D4.
I've stepped on both, and the thing is, the Caltrop D4 is so sharp that you will react to it quicker. And the Lego, it's like a slow pain, so you like might damage more of your foot too because they're larger. So I don't know. I'd say the Lego is a little worse, personally. Anyhow, let's figure out what we're gonna do because you're not level 11. Ha ha.
Boo.
You're still stuck at level 10.
Boo.
10.5,
10.5.
Okay.
You get exactly nothing.
but round down.
You got all these cool new things which you can sell or use. You got some potions, which, by the way, you never identified. You got some gold and crap.
Let's identify them.
Yeah, well, I waited on those. Now I can do it.
Okay. Do you want to know what they are?
Yes, please.
You got a moderate elixir of life.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Who's getting that thing?
Probably me.
No, if you're turning into a stone golem, I don't think you need it anymore.
No, I think I'm going to need it a lot. Do I have any healing potions? I think I used my last one. So yeah.
Actually, I'll look in a sec.
Sure.
And a greater juggernaut mutagen.
Whoa.
Also known as the oil of Runk Runk.
Runk Runk. That's it. It was just two.
Ooh, what is that greater juggernaut mutagen? Oh, I think have we seen it before?
Yeah, just go ahead and put that in your pocket.
Well, you haven't seen the greater, because the greater is level 11,
Whoa.
costs 300 gold. You get,
Whoa.
okay, when you drink it, your body becomes thick and sturdy, and you exhibit a healthy glow, as though you tend to be ponderous and observant. What? You gain an item bonus to your fortitude saves and a listed number of temporary hit points. So you get 30 temporary hit points for 1 hour. When you roll a success on your fort save, you get a critical success
I already do that.
instead, and you get a +3 to your fort save.
Oh, I don't get that.
That's sweet. You should definitely have it.
However, you get a -2 penalty to your will saves, perception saves, and initiative rolls.
You didn't need any of those anyway.
Because you are very Darius-like. You're like, me no understand, me no smart. What?
Wisdom is not intelligence.
Well, in your case, you can't tell. Isn't that that's the skill you took? You even took that skill. Is that your critical? Oh, that's not your critical success.
I have a 18 wisdom. F you.
You do have an 18 wisdom. Well,
It's my second best save.
Yeah.
well,
Well, what?
A well's a hole in the ground, Steven.
You're so. Yeah, I accept your apology. I accept your apology.
you got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. Fine. You're all amazing because you're 10th level. In fact, I don't even know what to say anymore. Soon you're going to all have 18 and 20s in every ability score. You're going to be legendary in everything. Alhara's going to be made out of stone. Soon you're just going to be like, oh, is that a swarm of Tyrannosaurus Rexes? I punch it and kill them all in 1 round.
I love it.
That actually would be pretty funny. I actually want to make that now.
T-Rex swarm.
Wait, a troop of Tyrannosaurus Rexes. 16 Tyrannosaurus Rexes as 1 unit. Oh my god.
Can we get them to join the circus? That'd be pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
Instead of like traditional clowns, we have T-Rexes as clowns. And they come in with their tiny little arms, like trying to catch things they keep missing, and then they roar in frustration and everyone laughs.
Well, if we ever get to the 4th book, it is called Siege of the Dinosaurs.
Oh.
Spoiler alert.
Wow.
Well, dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, dinosaurs are not a spoiler.
And usually in Adventure Path, the 4th book is traditionally the best book. Not always, but most times.
So, as our resident biologist, I reserve the right to name whatever kind of group of a new thing. So, we're not going to go with a troop of Tyrannosauruses, but I do like a siege of Tyrannosauruses.
Trying to storm the castle.
A siege. Cool.
Tyrannosaurus is desperately trying to hold battering rams in their tiny little arms, and they can't do it, and they're trying to like hit the wall with it.
They're like, siege the castle! They're all like trying to hold it, and they're running, and they're going flying in every direction. They're like, oh, not again!
There's an Ankylosaurus there with the big old freaking wrecking ball tail, just like sitting there like, what am I, chopped liver? Like, come on, just get me in there. And the T-Rexes are like, no, we got it. We'll pick it up. It's fine.
Siege of the Dinosaurs. That's what it is. You're commanding a dinosaur army, and you're going to be sieging various castles.
We're going to be sieging Castle Varus? Nice.
Yes.
No, my castle.
Yes.
They finally give up, and the Ankylosaurus is like, yes, my time has come. And the T-Rexes elect the freaking Triceratops to ram the door. It does. It gets its horn stuck. And the Ankylosaurus is like, come on, I do one thing.
All right, patrons, do you like it more when we rant about random crap for 20 minutes or actually play the adventure? I'm just curious. To see what the patrons think. Coin flip.
Oh my gosh.
That's not fair.
That's the worst answer.
Boo, Paper Ninja. I'd call you out on a public podcast.
Paper's right, though. Like, sometimes our rants are good. Sometimes they can't all be Hamlin's Hots, you know.
True.
That's true.
That's a legendary one. Okay. So, you're in Caston Lee.
Yep. We're going to do a circus.
You're going to do a quick circus. Now, the new modified, we're just going to quickly describe it and get circus flavor. It's the same circus flavor, but half the calories.
That's hilarious.
Ooh.
That was a good one. You have 2 new acts.
Steven, you can have a villain point for that.
Okay. The invulnerable beast juggler.
But you can only use it during the circus. I'm sorry. Those are the rules.
Woohoo.
Oh, great.
Oh, jeez.
And you have Babaloo, who sings to the spirit. So you guys
Love it.
figure out who's going to describe what, and we'll just put on a show and we'll just roll things. Just random. I'm just going to do D20s.
Oh no.
And we're just going to use stuff. Oh, I'm just for funsies. What things are happening?
I don't know. You're rolling d20s. I guess we're going to find out.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm just going to make it up. We'll make it up. We'll see how good you do.
Babalu could start the show, you know? I feel like he'd be a good intro.
Okay.
Like Babalu, well, he could go up to the center ring, the lights could dim, and he could just start crooning. You know? I can't sing though. Vanessa, do a
What?
song real quick. Croon a spooky song for us.
I'm not doing that.
Well, first of all, right before you start the circus, you set it up. Everyone's excited to come to Castanley. Of course, they insist that during the circus, you bring cabbages into the act every time. Every time, cabbages have to be part of the show. It's like sponsored by cabbages. You know, like when you go to Disney World and they have those like rides and they're sponsored by like AT&T? Well, your show is going to be sponsored by cabbages.
Okay.
Perfect.
We can use like the sound effects of cabbage. We can like beat on them like,
Is it the booge?
yeah, we could do the booze with cabbage.
Oh, that's the official sound effect of cabbages. Boo.
Is it? Is it really?
It could be the bois too. Bois. Or you could do both. Cabbages and the booge and the bois.
Alright, so Boogaloo does the booge and the wah, and then I guess somebody else will be next.
I'll go next. I got an idea.
Oh, wait, describe a little bit. Give me 30 seconds. That's all I ask. 30 seconds of what he does.
Well, I said okay. Well, I can't sing. I need Vanessa to do a little like 30, like a little crooning. You do Hotel California, right?
I have no idea what you want me to sing.
Just do Hotel California, but like in like a crooning tone, like Frank Sinatra would.
Or just sing from the... Wait, you know the Lord of the Rings show tunes. Those will work perfect for this. It's all about food, right?
Oh, it's not all about. There's one about.
All right, then sing from like Omelette the Musical.
Oh my gosh. I'm not doing that. I gotta feel passionate about it. And these are just such bizarre requests. I don't even know where to go with this.
All right, let me pull up.
Sing something you're passionate about.
No, I'm too tired. I don't want to sing.
Oh, fine.
Don't make me sing. Don't make me sing.
Don't make me sing. Please, don't twist my arm.
Duh.
Don't twist my arm. Ow! Ow! You're twisting my arm.
Guys,
All right. Are you ready? I will subject you to my singing.
Please do.
Okay, but I'm gonna have to. Okay, so Boogaloo's a guy though, so I'm gonna have to lower it. Let me see if I can do Boogaloo.
What?
I'm gonna try and do Boogaloo.
I have no idea what this means.
Boogaloo's the guy's name. It's the pug's name. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. He does the song.
Aw.
he's singing to the spirits.
Oh, that was so good. I wanted more. I love it. Yay! That was fun.
And I think due to copyright reasons, we probably can't do more of that song.
Back to the show. Babalu warmed up the crowd. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Thinking also, don't forget you have the juggling golem.
Yeah, no, that's cool. But we should have an OG in there. So I'll go next as one of the two acts in the warm-up, and mine is to do ever increasingly difficult stunts where Alhara has to smash cabbages. So it's kind of a Gallagher sort of act, but she's got her bow staff. And she's like jumping off of platforms and hitting them in midair. And there's cabbages attached to like hooks on ropes swinging around. And she like jumps up and hits multiples of them. And she's doing all these ones. And for the finale, there's like a cabbage way up in the air. And she ends up having to jump off of all these different things. And one of the things she has to jump off of is actually our new golem friend who's in the next ring over doing its juggling act. And like jumps over into its hand and just gets launched by this thing. And then up there, bam! Smacks the thing and falls down 50 whole feet where it's like, oh, there's no net, she's gonna die. And then she just 3-point lands and then applause.
Yay!
Into the remains of the cabbages that you smashed to pieces.
Yes.
I love it.
So you're cabbage lady.
Cabbage smasher. You got it.
Cabbage patch girl.
Cabbage smasher.
Cabbage patch kid. 19. Crowd loves it. Yeah! Yeah, cabbages! Cabbage girl! Cabbage girl! That's gonna stick, by the way.
This is not the nickname. No, this is not.
That's gonna stick.
He's good at
Please.
Cabbage Girl.
Oh my god.
Cabbage girl! Cabbage girl! Like little kids are screaming, Cabbage girl, we love you!
Ow.
You did such a good job that, well, it's infamous. You don't get to choose your nicknames, I hate to say. And 99% of the times, you don't like the ones you're given. Cabbage girl! Who's next? You did such a good job.
Trying to think of what to do.
What about Dur or Term? Runk Runk.
Runk Runk!
Runk Runk.
Runk Runk was in the other ring during the Act 2.
Okay, someone can describe the Runk Runk juggling act where she juggles.
I'll take it.
Well, you have a lot of animals, so go for it. Juggles animals, and they love it.
Yeah, I think Runk Runk walks out very solid and just takes very slow, deliberate steps till they're in the center, and then claps a few times, get people clapping as well, and the sound echoing, and then gestures for some of the individuals to come out with some of the animals, some of the hands and assistants, and then one by one they gesture and the animals jump up, and then Runk Runk continues to juggle one at a time until they're juggling 4, 5, 6 different animals, and the animals are all hooting and hollering excitedly since they all love Runk Runk.
Runk 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 Runk, and the whole place starts chanting like Runk Runk.
I love it.
Runk 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 Runk. I'm chanting from behind the curtain.
And then, of course, at the end, a cabbage is thrown in just
Oh yeah,
for good measure. And then,
and the cabbages as well, which some of the animals eat.
right, I was going to say, and then Runk Runk mixes it up by alternating the cabbage with the animals, so they eat it while in midair, and the place goes crazy. It's yeah, that's the greatest thing we've ever seen. No, Runk Runk, Runk Runk. I love it. Everyone's this is the Cabbage Patch Central best circus ever when it comes to cabbage-based circuses. Circus of wayward cabbages. Good job. Who's next?
One of the OGs.
You got a lot of OGs because you even have the ones from last.
No, the players are the OGs.
Oh, you. I don't know. Darius can do something cool with cabbages, I'm sure. Where's Darius sitting out as usual?
I think Darius is sitting out.
He's had a long day. We still don't even have our spells back.
He hasn't performed in a while.
It's been multiple days because we would have had to.
Oh, okay.
They're completely fresh. Everyone's fresh.
All right, well, Hap will go real quick.
No, that's right. I forgot about you.
You definitely you want to so bad.
I do.
I forgot about Hap.
Yeah, I mean, it's no big deal. All right, so she's gonna kind of run out this time instead of do her mystical dance. She's gonna run out. She's gonna chuck 2 cabbages in the air and just quick draw, with some fire. Let's make these cabbages explode. And then she's gonna stick her hands in the air and summon an instrument. And she's gonna summon an electric lute, just some badass 6-string instrument.
Jethro Tull?
Yeah, something cool like that. And then she's gonna do, real metal, music with, fire coming out, and every now and then she'll kick a cabbage and then, make it blow up and just have, a really cool little rock show with cabbages and fire and stuff.
It's the Cabbage Rock Show. I'm going to do 2 rolls, and we'll take the better one.
Yeah!
Oh, look at that, 18. Oh, okay, yeah, they love it. They love it. They love smelling the roasted cabbage. Everyone, is excited, and some of it gets into the audience, and they, munch down on it. They're, all excited. This whole cabbage theme is going over probably better than any of your circuses to date, in fact.
Whatever it is about the streamline thing, this actually feels like we're putting on the greatest show in Galarian. And this actually kind of revitalizes it for me. This kind of makes it fun.
Well, just remember, all you got to do is put cabbages in every show. Who's next? Now, you have all the original acts, including the ones from last adventure, which there was a whole bunch. I don't even remember how many you had, so...
Yeah.
Miss Dancer, she's not going to perform because she's not the star, and she doesn't perform with cabbages. That's not her thing. And no, you have a whole bunch.
Yeah, well, we could have the amazing Aqua Kineticist come out. That's the person we...
Oh, yeah.
Say from the oubliette. Yeah, so they could come out and have a few different pools of water, and a number of cabbages are added, and as they kind of dance around, they cause the water to spiral up, bringing the cabbages with them, and can deliver the cabbages to different individuals as the water kind of like spirals and dances over the edges of the circus tent.
That just sounds weird.
So cool.
Dancing water cabbage.
I love dancing water cabbage.
Yeah.
Is that something from like Airbender?
No. If it was from Avatar, we would just smash a bunch of cabbages.
Crowd's okay. Like they enjoy it, but not nearly as much as the other ones because they're like, soggy cabbage is not that great. Crispy cabbage, sure. Animals eating cabbage, sure. Smashing cabbage is sure, but wet cabbage,
Moist cabbage?
moist cabbage, it's not so great. All right, this is it. The big finale. Who's going to do the big finale?
Hap, cook some cabbage.
She already went.
I'll just walk around and, hand out cooked cabbage.
Nah, I need an act. We got Atron or anyone else you have in there. Unless Darius decides to go. Atron, you could do something with your cauldron. The cauldron of cabbage. Oh!
Yeah, every time Oteron has a performance, it goes bad.
This is their time. This is their shot. Big performance.
Oteron will come out and add their usual ingredient to the cauldron, adding colored smoke. And then as they throw in cabbage, it starts to roast, filling the air with a very aromatic scent as they cook up a very delicious smelling cabbage stew, which the animals come back out for and feast upon, and they fill the room with illusions of various people festivaling and dancing and celebrating all the different forms of cabbage foods and meals that the mayor had informed us about, celebrating all the different uses and delicious tastes of cabbage.
Is it like the Carousel of Progress in Disney World, except instead of showing technology over the years, it's cabbages over the years?
Yeah. And of course, there will be an illusion of the mayor, Jupin, I think was the name, if my notes are right.
Ooh, you going to hero point one of those? That's just one. You got 2 hero points.
Sure, why not?
Oh, that's a bad roll. And I take the highest.
Wow, I'm shocked.
You rolled, what, you hero point and rolled a 1. 12. They enjoy it. They enjoy the cabbage history. But the problem is, the mayor, as much as everyone enjoys it, the mayor is like, he got it all wrong. That's not how the history of cabbage. You left out the Great Cabbage Famine. You left out the Great Cabbage Wars. You left out the Great Cabbage Patch. You missed some of the most important aspects. But I give you full credit for giving the abbreviated version of the cabbage history.
A brief history of cabbage.
A brief history of cabbage.
Well, and there was the Leaf Council of 3282. Why? What are you even... How could you forget the Leaf Council? It's like the most important part.
The Great Cabbage Wars of 2716.
That's right, the Great Cabbage Wars. No one forgets the Great Cabbage Wars.
The ground was red with cabbage.
I really wish now I was playing a Leshy.
Oh my god, they got really massacred because people were confusing leshies with cabbages all the time, and oof,
Oh no.
it was messy, let me tell you.
I was legit gonna play a Leshy.
Well, isn't there a restaurant in Epsilon that serves leshy salad?
Might be.
Yeah.
I haven't read the book.
Steven, we wrote that menu ourselves, remember?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
It's not a leshy, it's a themed.
It's themed. I thought you were talking about a real thing. I mean,
It pretends to be.
oh yes, there is the leshy salad, but you only put in a fake ghost to make it scream when you're eating it. You're like,
Wow.
oh my god, I'm eating leshies. It's like screaming. It's like, no, it's fake. Or is it?
Wow. Remind me never to eat at your restaurant.
It's not my restaurant.
It all like pretends to be spookier than it really is.
That's right. It was like... You're right. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Why does that dog hate cabbages so much?
This gif of the dog eating cabbage is just amazing.
That does not make a good podcast, but
I'm sorry.
the Corky hates cabbages. That Corky's going crazy. Oh, and he's screaming too. Look at that. Look how he rips it to pieces.
I like how the little arm hangs.
Oh, you're right. It's like dead.
Someone really put detail into. They must really hate cabbage.
Oh my gosh. What is happening?
I've seen this before, but I never saw with the pictures. I like how he like gulps down an eye to watch this. Like he goes, "Roar," he eats the eyes.
Oh god.
Oh
Well,
my
also
god.
watch its eyes. It's screaming, and then when it starts getting bitten, it just sort of goes limp like it's dying. I like the cabbage in the corner crying.
Oh my god.
Although, to be fair, I think it's lettuce. But still!
No, it's cabbage.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Look at that. Oh, look at that. That dog hates
Oh my
cabbage.
God.
Is that Riley? Is that Riley going crazy?
Oh my gosh.
Riley's not a corgi. Come on.
I know, but Riley could be evil like the corgi.
He is half demon. Like, maybe he could be.
I'm just dying.
Oh my lord. Anyhow, good show. Good show, everyone. Yay, everyone enjoyed the circus. Your dad was excited to mix it up with some fruits and vegetables.
Oh, good.
Well, maybe next time you're actually going to have to do something a little different because you're going to go to Turban Row, and they just started the festival over there. And the festival in Turban Row, it's the 2-week Stump Festival, a celebrate local industry, which is stumps. So maybe next time your circus is going to have to go all lumberjack, I must say. I sleep all night and I work all day. So we'll see. I want lots of Monty Python this time around.
Oof.
Oof. Anyhow, what do you do?
You've been listening to Roll for Combat 3-Ring Adventure, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember that Mountain Dew is not one of the 4 food groups.